Morning, everyone. Friday, 15th February. Notice I didn't say good. Nothing good about it. Close to 30 below. Wind chill advisories. I ain't going anywhere. A little disappointed this morning. I thought we had a local banker going to sponsor the old Dave Corum YouTube B-blog. Put a little gas in the tank, if you know what I mean. At least a free cap. Free advertising. You know who you are. Don't miss out this opportunity. Well, cross my fingers and see what happens. Can't see why any reasonable banker wouldn't sponsor me. Okay, people. Did you see that Donald Trump has declared a national emergency to build the wall? Of course, when the Republicans controlled both houses and a Republican president couldn't get it done. Well, Dave, that's because Republicans like cheap labor. And now that the Democrats control the House, he's struggling. Well, Dave, that's because Democrats want illegal aliens to vote Democrats. So now all of a sudden you're going to believe the lies of the mainstream media, MSLSD, CNN, Big Box News. That is the talking points, people. I don't believe them. I think there's a much more sinister reason. Did I hear someone ask, who's the dude in the picture at the beginning of this? Because he sure looks Jewish to us. Yep, he is. Alan Dershowitz, Jewish lawyer. Dave, I mean, every day we got to do something about the Jews. I mean, we're beginning to think that you see a Jew behind every tree. I do. And behind the Jew standing behind the tree, I see a Mason and a Jesuit. How do you like them apples? But you would never see that. Don't look over here, citizen. Nothing to see. Move on. Look down at your phone. Don't look up. Look down. Got to watch that cell phone. Okay. Now, every president since Richard Nixon has added executive orders to a roll of things that give the president extremely powerful powers. Hey, powerful powers. Boy, that's powerful. None have used it. Without exception, every president has added to the potential powers the president may need in a national emergency, in an economic collapse, in an invasion, whatever, under martial law. But none have never used them. Not even Barry Soetoro's administration. Oh, Barry Soetoro, I should have said the Mr. and Mr. Obama administration. Just a little side note, I see Michael is putting his toe in the water to see if maybe he should run for president under the Democrats. Okay. Well, people, I'm going to tell you a little story. I don't think it has anything to do with the Mexican invasion. And true to form, those who will not study and learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Let's go back prior to 1924 in the good old USA, under the administration of Calvin Coolidge. Yeah, he was an American president. Prior to 1924, American immigration was pretty wide open. We didn't have any problems with Mexico, the southern border. And the vast, and I mean vast majorities, were of Western European, white Anglo-Saxon stock. No problem. But then something happened. The white Western European native stock noticed, hey, we're getting quite an invasion here from the Eastern Europeans, Eastern and Southern Europe. And a lot was going on back then. End of World War I, Germany, prostate after the war reparations, the Jewish-Russian Bolshevik Revolution, communist, a lot of things. And the people who built this country said, hey, we're getting quite a horde of these Eastern European Jews invading our East Coast. We need to do something about that. So they did. They passed the 1924 Immigration Act, which limited the number of immigrants through national origins quotas. Put in English, if you ain't from Western Europe, you're going to have a hell of a time getting in this country. And that was the governing law until 1965, when LBJ and Senator Jacob Javits got their way and passed the 1965 Immigration Act. Senator Jacob Javits. Oh yeah, he was a Jew. I'll tell you, you find something, you're going to find a Jew behind it, like them trees out here. I'm going to play a little sound clip from a Barbara Specter, a Jewess, American Jewess, residing overseas, destroying Western Europe. Barbara Specter. Spectre. Now, wasn't that the evil enemy organization James Bond was always fighting? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. This is short, people. And why am I going to play this? Because you see Western Europe today. That's a mirror of America tomorrow. Don't doubt me on this. All right, with my multitasking skills, I come over here. Look at how smooth Mr. X is. I can't do it. Let's see how good we can hear it. I'm going to lean forward to the speakers, and away we go.
One of them is Barbara Specter, a former American who made Aliyah, and then 10 years ago, with the help of the government of Sweden, set up a non-denominational institute of Jewish learning with the Greek name of Paideia, here in Stockholm. She believes the current wave of anti-Semitism in Sweden will pass, and that Jews have an important role to play in a country undergoing profound change.
I think there's a resurgence of anti-Semitism because at this point in time, Europe has not yet learned how to be multicultural. And I think we're going to be part of the throes of that transformation, which must take place. Europe is not going to be the monolithic societies that they once were in the last century. Jews are going to be at the center of that. It's a huge transformation for Europe to make. They are now going into a multicultural mode, and Jews will be resented because of our leading role. But without that leading role and without that transformation, Europe will not survive.
Without you, Barbara, Western Europe would be white, wouldn't it? Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden, wouldn't be a third world shithole. High rape rate. Come on, Barbara. You came from America to screw up Europe. Why don't you go to the Middle East and straighten out your little apartheid state of Israel? Oh, no, Dave, we can't do that. We are God's chosen. We need to maintain racial purity. But you Western Europeans are going to have to learn the hard way. You just can't have it white anymore, because the white man is the new enemy. Okay, Barbara, thanks for your insight, Barbara. So, what have I got old Alan Dershowitz up there for? Because Alan Dershowitz just recently made a public speech saying, Jews, quit apologizing, take credit for what you have done. Yet don't believe me? Well, watch this multitasking ability here. Gets a little cut off in the beginning, perhaps, because it starts so damn quick, and it's very short. And what it says is, he's saying, people say the Jews. Let's see if it comes through for you. All right, here we go. Alan, take it away.
Say Jews are too powerful. We're too strong. We're too rich. We control the media. We have too much this, we have too much that. And we often apologetically deny our strength and our power. Don't do that. Don't do that. We have earned the right to influence public debate. We have earned the right to be heard. We have contributed disproportionately to the success of this country. Never, ever apologize for using our strength and our influence in the interest of peace. And if you need a biblical source for it, just remember the psalmist who said, Hashem oz li'amo yitain. God will give the Jewish people strength, oz, and then, only then, Hashem yivarech et amo b'shalom. Only then will God give the Jewish people peace. Peace will come for the Jewish people and the Jewish nation only through strength. Never apologize for using your strength for peace. Thank you.
Oh, Alan. You sure should take credit for the state of affairs in this country. People, have you looked at Detroit lately? Have you considered the murder rate of Chicago? Wow. I'm telling you. So, what I'm going to do for you, Alan, old buddy, is I'm going to start making sure you get credit. Your people need more credit for all the good you've done. For 2 years of the Trump administration, mainstream media, MSLSD, CNN, fake Fox News, Russians, collusion, Those goddamn Russians took all my blue M&Ms. They were responsible for everything, interfering in the voting to keep that pig Hillary Clinton out of office. Nobody wants to talk about Jewish influence in politics, Jewish control of the Congress. No, we got to talk about the Russians, and I want my blue M&Ms back, Ruskies, comrades. Yet, I say to you. Okay, Alan, we're going to leave it with you for today's video. I see I'm running over time. I agree. The Jews deserve the credit. Dershowitz demands they take it. And don't the Jews usually always get what they want? So I'll leave you a question, Alan. And to the viewers of this video, I'll leave you a link. Can you talk to me about the 109 locations Jews have been expelled from since 250 AD? Why, oh why, are the Jews always getting booted out of these countries? From 250 AD to the late 40s, you guys have a good day. It's going to be cold here. I won't have a good day.